go. Good. What's up, buddy? Good afternoon. Loud chippies, really? Hey, Toast. Hang on, everyone. Setting up the final few things. Uti, good afternoon as well. Good on the YouTube. Wow. Rogue, good afternoon. And I'm still setting up the second modem. But we had this one coming by, so I was like, let's already start. Because we already missed one while I was setting up. I'm usually not this loud, really. I didn't change anything as far as I know, so that's interesting. Well, we'll have to turn it down a bit then. That's weird. I didn't change anything. Go here. Down to 15. Sounds like a normal amount. Are we a bit level? Yeah, we are. So that one is on. Let me go here. Oh, there we go. Already connected up. Good. Welcome, everyone. We're at Westerschelde again today. It was again a very quiet day on the river from the pilot schedules, at least. Ooh, we're a bit tilted. No, we're good. I think. Let me check the horizon. No, the horizon. A little bit, maybe. Just a tiny bit like this. There we go. I think that's better. Yeah, no, we're at Westerschelde today. It was quite quiet on the river, but I didn't see anything like specific going to Ghent either. So I thought, let's go to Westerschelde. The weather is nice. We already had one ship come by earlier. The Putuasan. That you guys just missed. Hang on, let me cable manage for a minute here, because I don't like this thing dangling. The Duzgit Endeavor is the red one. It's on the way to order. Okay. 155 meters long, 21 meters wide, with 2030, a Turkish flag. Give me a minute while I do this cable stuff. I think if I do it like this, that should be fine. I still haven't found a good cable solution yet for what I'm doing here. I should get a shorter cable for this. There we go. So I'll wrap you around like this. Hey, Big Berry. Good afternoon. Welcome. Yeah, we'll see how this works out or not. Bruce, good afternoon to you as well, sir. Welcome. We got a little pleasure craft coming here as well. It's nice out in the sun though. It's already warm. Whew. Ja, kom maar, geen probleem. Somebody was like, can I go past? No, I still don't like this cable solution. Too bad. I'll have to deal with it for today. I already see the problem here. Hang on, I need to move you a bit back. That's better for balance. You have no overlay. God, oh, I probably just need to reload it. Hang on. Refresh boats. Okay. Did that work? Okay. So if the time and temperature has appeared, then the other overlay will also work. It's one overlay now, so Bingo. Thanks, Toast. Got a cute little boat. Look how thick they're packed. Thick jackets on. Must be chilly on the water. This is the Blue Hopper. So, for those of you who missed it in the Discord, the Dar Mlodzi has arrived early this morning. It arrived at like 5 a.m. in Antwerp or 6 a.m. I don't know. So yeah, we weren't able to catch it. Came in at night again. I'm still hopeful that maybe it will go out tomorrow in the afternoon, just like last time, and then we can. I really want to catch it in this spot, since we can be really close to the ship here. I think this would be cool to catch the tree master. So I got an interesting ship here. I think they're doing some kind of operations on the river here. The Scheldestrom. Looks like one of those buoy vessels. Well, it doesn't. I think maybe they're having lunch break or something, because I haven't seen any movement or action on it yet. But maybe we'll see it in a little bit. It does look like she has the anchor out at the back there, maybe. I'm not too sure. Something's going in the water there. Scheldestrom. So the type is a research vessel. Maybe they're researching. Hoi.
Hello.
Hoi. Lots of people out and about with this good weather. Fliegenkieker, moin, guten Tag, willkommen, herzlich willkommen. Oh, we got a big container, well, a medium-sized container ship coming around the corner there. So yeah, as I said in the beginning, I looked at the pilot schedules, and it might be a more quiet day again on the river. Maybe it's the vacation period also having some impact. But there in the distance I do see a bigger boy coming our way. My HDMI monitor is starting to wiggle. Ooh, I might have to tighten up those screws actually. Gotcha. So that one is coming our way. We don't see the OCLs too much on the river here actually. Ulrich, moin. Welcome. Well, there's people out there on the rocks by the water. Probably someone fishing. It's close to the other pier where we've stood before, actually. So where that man is walking will be flooded by 6 p.m. tonight. Let's look on the map here. Seven. Boom, I did it. I did a thing. The OOCL Montreal, and she came from Southampton. Oh, she's already escaping the view. She came just under 300 meters, 293 meters long, 32 meters wide. Quite deep for this being this close to low tide. 10 meters draw. Well, I guess anything around 10 meters is still fine on the river when it's low tide. I think it's more the ships that are 14 to 16 meters in depth that have to wait to come in now. Doing the Hong Kong flag. Nice. Okay, we'll see her in a minute. Meanwhile, we do have some smaller vessels. Also, according to the pilot schedule, I'm expecting more traffic by like 2 to 3 p.m. So that's in like an hour to 2 hours from now. Big boat. Hey, Jagman. It's a decent sized. It's not a big 400 meter one, but it's still decent. This is the Amigo. It's a veteran ship. Hey, Van Winkelhampen. Good afternoon. EG, good afternoon. The Amigo on the way to destination. She came from Ghent. No, she came from Antwerp. So they didn't really update their AIS yet. That boat is our friend. You know the people on the Amigo? That's awesome, Uncle Bunny. Hola, acá andas. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. You're training the English skills. I think you Germans are too, what's the word? Too modest on your English skills. You guys are better with English than you think you are. I remember when I was in Berlin and everyone was like, yeah, no, I can't speak English, but actually they perfectly did. You guys are just very uncertain about your English, I think. Is that, hang on, what is that over there? Is that thing, that's a fisher boat? Are they on the sandbank? What? No, Amigo means, I got you, Uncle Bunny. I got you. Let me check radar for that one. That does look like a fisher boat. She's not even on, wait, hang on, I'm standing here, I'm looking directly. Yeah, I have no idea. It's not on radar. I do see this one on radar. We are in the digital zoom, so it's kind of crappy. But so this is the multi-ship responder. This is a port tender ship. Could it be the Schengen? No, it's not the Schengen. The Schengen is further to the left. I see that one. Oh. Well, I have no idea what's happening over there, but it's fascinating. Sure. Judging at the angle, it's like leaning a little bit. I would say that she's stranded on the bank, but I could be wrong. No, oh yeah, you mean that thing over there, right? Yeah, I also noticed that. No idea what that is either. The heat is completely hazing it away. I do think the multi-ship responder is going towards it now, by the looks of her. Or maybe she's just slowing down. The script is confused about flags for smaller vessels, does it? It could be. The ship is a port. No, he's just gonna go by it. So I'm assuming this thing is stuck now until it's high tide again. Not sure what the storyline behind it is, but she's definitely on land. Dude, if only we could fly a drone now on the river. We could go and check it out. So the research vessel that you see on radar, if you're looking on radar, is over here. I think they're on a lunch break because I haven't seen them do anything unless they're doing something with a computer inside for research. I don't know. But no movement on that one. Although I do think they pulled out a buoy from the water actually. Isn't that like? Oh yeah. That yellow thing is one of the buoys they pulled out. So that yellow thing is, oh, let me zoom out, the same as this thing. So they're probably cleaning it, doing some kind of maintenance on it. Is it Grevelingen? Oh, that's the one that was just in front of us. The Grevelingen, let's check. Indeed it is. She's on the way to Ghent as well. Meanwhile, we do have the OOCL approaching. Looking fresh. There we go. I really like this spot. The angle is so good for the frontal views of the ship. This is something we cannot get at Terneuzen. That might be a bad idea. Yeah, I'll risk it. Wait, what I'll do. Sorry, I'm doing some logistics here. That, okay, that's gonna be better. Good. Hey, Chef Dave. Good afternoon. Oh, it's so nice and peaceful here. I like it. Let's see what else is approaching while we look at this one. So big still can't speak anymore. Little recap. We're at Westerschelde today. It's again by the, we do see some ships coming. It's supposed to be a more quiet day on the river, not that many big ships, mostly because the high tide and low tide is around 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. So yeah, during the day there won't be too much bigger ships coming in or out. It will mostly be early in the mornings now and yeah, late in the evenings. Hey Duncan, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi. No, I'm standing outside. Bosbudel, moin. Moin to all the Hamburg Haven Live fans. Yesterday I only saw a few subscribers and followers on Twitch. Well, subscribers on YouTube, followers on Twitch flew in. Yeah, he used the overlay thingy that I built. Wow, look at that angle. Coming straight towards us. Like how you can see the reflection of the water in the hull. Looks good. Yeah, I'm about to take my sweater off though. I'm standing in my t-shirt. It's really warm actually. Weather's super nice. 4,402 TEUs on this one. And she came from Southampton. Moin Ruth, moin, welcome. With Hamburg having live, my viewership was already quite German, but there's going to be even more Germans now. But you can all practice your English, as I think it was Ulrich or Vlietenkieker said earlier. Ooh. Oh, she's turning. Oh, look at that turn. Wow, that's cool. So if you're new to the channel, we are alongside the Westerschelde River, which basically connects the North Sea to the port of Antwerp and the port of Ghent. But we are now at the part where only ships going to Antwerp go by. Oh, the research vessel is actually moving. But we'll stay on the big one for now. I'm sure the research vessel will be here for a while. What a difficult two words to pronounce. Research vessel. As you can also see by the rocks on the side of the river here, it is, I think, like an hour past low tide now, so. How do I make one? You just develop one? Oh yeah, you use magic, that's the other option. Moin Mort. So I haven't caught too many OOCLs yet on stream. There's also a smaller, well, general cargo ship behind her there. It's a handy size. Hang on, let me pronounce that in German. That's a handliche Größe. I actually wish there was a way to stand on the other side of the walking / cycling path, Dumpkin. But as you can see, it banks down. It's not really a good spot for the tripod. I don't want it to topple over all the way down this dike we're standing on. When it's low tide and a ship like this comes by here, it always impresses me how close they are to the edge of the river. They're really close. Ah, she's not gonna fit in one frame. She's too big. Super Felix, moin. Herzliche Willkommen. I'm totally butchering that, but I'm trying. Brushing up on that German. Look at her bulb. The water flows over it so smoothly. Oh, that looks amazing. Yeah, I really do like this spot for ship spotting. Probably one of the best spots on the river, if you ask me. can see a research vessel that is working. We'll zoom in on it in a minute. I think they're cleaning the buoys in the river actually. From Bavaria. Nice. Willkommen in die Niederlanden. Oh no, I was still... Wait, why didn't that go off? Hang on. Let's try again. There it is. Damken, thank you for the tier 1. Welcome. Hey Peter, from New Zealand? Oh yeah, it is. Well, we're in Zealand, not in New Zealand. They're a bit jealous of the weather. No sun here and only 10. We had a few cloudy days the past few days, but today's, it's like the weather knew that it's weekend, we're gonna stream. Let's be sunny. I'm not complaining. And there's not that much wind actually. I think this is the first time that I'm able to stand outside in my sweater. And I don't have any jackets on. Lustorfer, moin. Oh, hang on. The research vessel is doing something. Let's keep an eye on them. So they're gonna lower the buoy back in the water, I think. Yeah. They're done cleaning it. It would be nice if they have to clean the one here right in front of us as well. Then you have some action to look at. I guess they're carefully positioning first before lowering it. So you can see like the concrete or metal like disc where the chain is attached to. So I'm assuming that disc goes on the bottom and then the buoy never moves. 10 degrees in Frankfurt and 29 in Berlin? Wow. That is very warm for this time of year. Okay, looks like they haven't lowered yet. Meanwhile, the Wilson Gaeta coming by, small general cargo ship. Let's see if the AI is able to find it. The Wilson is on the way to Antwerp. She came from Mission in Norway. 87 meters long, 12 meters wide, built in 1998. So she's quite an oldie actually. $176 TEUs if she fits containers on her deck. You also see in the distance that there's more ships approaching, coming from Antwerp. So this is the direction of Antwerp that we're looking at, if you're new to this location. That is one of the big container docks, but the biggest one is, can we see it? Actually, over there in the distance, you can see all the container cranes. It is the big container dock in Antwerp. Oh, hang on. Oh, we missed it. It's already in. That's how fast they work. Very efficient. case you're wondering, the crane on the back is called an A-frame. Something I learned recently. Thought I'd share it with you guys. There we go. Work done on that one. On to the next one, I assume. For of you who joined a bit later, we also have a very weird situation where some kind of fishing boat appears to be... Wait, did it turn? So, okay, then it's not stuck. It's probably called an optical illusion. But I thought it was stuck, but it turned around, so I don't think it's stuck. But there's a fishing boat over there, which to me is very unusual this high up on the river. This could be the first fishing boat that we've ever caught on the stream. But it's not on radar so far. Well, it wasn't earlier. Not sure if it maybe showed up now. Let me check, because it moved. Also, nope, still hasn't shown up. Hey Poober, good afternoon. Look at the haze from the heat though. Can we work on the yellow buoy now here right in front of us? And we can see you guys in action. There's two people walking in their weight suits? Really? I only have a small monitor to look through, so what I can see is limited. Hang on. Can't really tell. There is like another small ship next to it though. Like if you look over there, ooh, wow, it's really wobbly. Let's do it like this. There's definitely something next to it as well. It's even like a smaller ship or something. They're on the left of the ship now. Oh yeah, but they are actually on the other side of the river completely. Meanwhile, the Scheldestroom is stream sniping. Yeah, they are waiting on the. I think that's literally the other side of the river. I wonder. Normally, danger buoys have two triangles on the top. I think these yellow ones are more like indicators. For example, on this one, it says Walsoorden. So I think this one indicates that the entrance to the port here, there's like a little port on my left, is here, and it warns the boats that it's here, I think. I don't have any maritime licenses. Just an enthusiast. Fleet Robotics. Is that a robotic crane? This is the Thunderbird 2. Should that be green then, if it's Thunderbird 2? Oh, hang on. We're missing all the big ship action as well. We got two of them approaching side by side. Let's see, what do we have? On the left we have the Chem Mercury, which is going to Ghent. Well, that one is just going up the river. And on the right is the Coral Fungia, which is going to BFB in the UK or Great Britain. BFB. No idea what port that is. Hey Ezekiel, my shipment was delayed with 2.5 months from Shenzhen now, but now finally leaving Antwerp. It was on the Merte Maersk. So that's one of the less maintained Maersk ships. They're drag racing, sure looks like it. So it's an LNG tanker, and the other one is a chemical oil products tanker. Oh, you actually have like a Maersk link. Yeah, we'll need to work on the ship types fetching. The ship is a liquefied gas. The cool thing about these LNG, these liquid ships, is like the tanks are like hexagonal, or is that the word? They're not rounded. They have like straight edges, as you can see here. They look like a little pyramid. She's loud as well. She's a very noisy one. We're gonna work on the man overboard boat. Just the maintenance. Why is that? I don't know exactly why it is, but it's typical for LNG tankers to have these types of tanks. And then the Chem Mercury. She's definitely empty, judging by how high she is in the water. I think the LNG might actually also be empty. 2 empty ships leaving. It's called a person overboard. Oh, okay. Busy. I have another one coming from the coast as well, approaching on the left there. Actually 2. There's even I think the one behind her is a dredge. Let me check if my eyes didn't deceive me. No, not a dredge, I think. Oh, maybe. Hard to tell from this far away. Wow, I'm gonna have to take my sweater off. That's the first time this year. Hang on. Let me put the mic on here for a minute. Here we go. So this is the Filios, came from Belfast, UK. 105 meters long, 16 meters wide, built in 2010. 15 years old this year. Oh, meanwhile the research vessel has pulled out another buoy. Hey 41 shipping, greetings from Tasmania. Wow, all the way the other side of the world. Welcome to the Netherlands, 41 Shipping. Welcome to the stream. Fun fact: to cool LNG tanks, they let some of the gas. They let off some gas, and it's used in the engine. Oh, so they just use a bit of the cargo to power the ship. Insulation might be easier to apply on non-oval shapes. That makes sense. That could be. Absolutely. She also looks quite empty, the flyers. It's an empty ship day. Or at least she's only partially loaded. Got a double-decker plane above us. Oh, wait. I forgot to put the mic back on me. Why was nobody yelling and I was silent suddenly? There we go. There she goes. We also got a dredge ship coming from Antwerp. Wow, it's really busy. It's like rush hour. Look at all these ships we have here right now. The volume hasn't changed? Really? Hang on. Testing? No, we're on the mic. Huh. It's almost the same? Wow. Interesting. I would like to get a new set of mics at some point. They're not the best. They're quite outdated. And there's better ones that you can get now these days. If you hear squealing noises right now, it's because I'm next to some kind of big storage facility for malt to make beer, and there's actually a truck there that's coming and going, loading up. But once they're loading the truck, it'll make like a very squeaky noise. The whole infrastructure needs some WD-40. It's very good. It isolates my voice. Interesting. I am mostly looking for a better setup so I can capture both the ambient noise from the ships and the water and my voice, but it's a difficult thing to do. Still have to figure something out for that. Meanwhile, wow, she's so deep in the water right now. She's fully loaded up. So this is the Scheldt River. Definitely a stream regular, this ship. I would say that she almost exclusively works on the Westerschelde River here. She's basically moving sand from one spot to another. And yeah, as you can see, she's completely loaded up. And if you look at this ship on a radar website like Vessel Finder and you look at her track, you'll see that she's going up and down, up and down, up and down the river. So now she's going up the river, and then she'll come back when she's empty. It's a submarine. The ship identifies as a submarine right now. She is really, really deep. Like, look how her anchor is. From this angle, it looks really, really trippy. It's like she's nosediving almost. Freeboard is overrated. It's actually, is it going over the freeboard? Oh, I think it's spilling over a little bit over there in the middle. They're just cleaning the deck, don't worry. I don't think you've seen anything this low. Oh, wait until you have one of those inland ships come by. We've seen lower than this. I've seen inland ships where the water is almost like inches from flowing over the bow of the ship in the front. But yeah, impressive ship though. Look at all the infrastructure for dredging on that. Really, really cool. It's also cool how these ships can empty themselves. So basically they have a hole in the middle which they can open, and then everything they sucked up just falls out in the middle. Meanwhile, another interesting ship, a river drone. It's the River Drone 7, this one. It's very cool because it's an inland ship, but it has the steering cabin in the front, not in the back, as most inland ships have. Hey Dro, good afternoon. It's on the way to Braakman. Yeah, I think it came from there. Does look like she's on duty for ONE, moving ships towards Antwerp. What's the squeaky noise? There's a massive silo, now I know the word again, next to me. This one stores malt for brewing beer. And there's a truck actually there right now being filled up. So their whole mechanism for moving stuff around in these silos needs some WD-40, I think. Oh, there's so much to look at. Look at this thing. I think this one is at max capacity. Look how high up that steering is. Wow, how many layers? Is that 4 or 5, do you think? It's probably 4, right? I don't think there's another layer of containers deeper in. Well, maybe there is actually. The Vigilate is going to Rotterdam. I don't think I've ever seen an inland ship this full. Working for Hapag-Lloyd, probably. That looks pretty sketch. I'm sure she's not going out at sea. She'll probably take the sluice at Hansweert, just a little bit further down the river, and then she'll take the canals towards Rotterdam. There's no way this thing goes out at sea, right, like this? But this has to be the fullest I've ever seen an inland ship. It's rush hour. It's definitely busier. I started stream saying that, oh, there's not that much. I looked at the pilot schedules this morning. It appears to be quiet, but I already had plenty of stuff to look at in the first 50 minutes of the stream. Hey Duns, good afternoon. Monkey, good afternoon as well. Welcome in, everyone. So you cannot have any fear of heights when you work on this ship. That is crazy though. I didn't even know they extended up this high. I always thought it was like 2 or 3 layers of containers max. But 5 layers, that is wild. Hey Angvid, good afternoon. Roadhawk, welcome in. Welcome everybody. I need to do my shtick, right? If you're new to the channel and you love the ship spotting content we do here, the relaxing vibe, don't forget to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, or follow for the Twitch viewers. It's free and it helps out the channel a lot. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube by the end of the year. What is that little one doing here? Oh, they're coming towards us. I think they're actually going into the port here. Oh, it's the multi-ship responder. We saw that one on the other side of the river earlier. Sorry. And there she goes. Wow, the squeaky noises are wild. This is the Stolt Fulmar. I thought it said Stolt Fumar, which would be smoking. Oh. Look at the bulb on that one. Very little stump thingy there. The person on deck doing some work. Don't bulb shame. You can see the markings of the anchor chain on it as well. It's like the pattern of rust. This is from the anchor chain hitting it. The Stolt is empty. She does indeed appear to be empty. Ooh, I like her chimney design. I just saw that. I love a good like pipe design on the chimney. I like that. Looks good. She's also loud. Quite a loud ship. Hi. Alright, let's check the radar. There might be a little bit of a gap in traffic now. But I can't complain, it's been a very busy first hour. I was actually expecting traffic to pick up by like 3 p.m. Good. The more the merrier. Nothing too big leaving Antwerp yet. Still a bit quiet. Check towards the coastline. Oh, we got a big chemical oil tanker coming. Right. We got a 330 meter ship coming in from the coast now, but yeah, that's at least another hour and a half until she's here. Well, we might catch that one. God, the squeaking is, is annoying. Hey, Woesbrood, moin. Alright, got a bit of a more quiet a big gap in traffic. For those of you who missed it earlier. Hoi.
Een mooi spul.
Dank je.
Duur spul.
Oh, een hobby die uit de hand gelopen is.
Een hobby die ook altijd uit de hand. Dat klopt wel. Heel lang.
Dat is gewoon voor een groter scherm te hebben.
Mooi hè? Dan houdt er aan mee bezig.
Ja, toch wel.
Ja, ik doe het ook maar anders. Filmpjes maken.
Ja.
Ook leuk.
Leuk.
Ja.
Oh, hang on. My app crashed. Which direction is Antwerp from here? So this is towards the North Sea. So the ships go over there and they take the corner. As you can see that one doing, that's toward the North Sea. They'll come right towards us. You can see a few inland ships coming. We'll catch them in a minute. And then all the way over there, that is Antwerp. So you can even see the container dock cranes from here. But the big container dock is actually here. You see the massive line of cranes stretching all the way back there. That is the biggest container dock. That's where all the MSC ships go, which is probably the #1 visitor for the port of Antwerp. Hansweert in the back, yeah, towards the coast we're looking directly towards Hansweert, that's correct. So we've been trying to see if there's anything interesting on these inland ships on the back behind the steering hut. We've recently seen an inflatable jacuzzi, and then the other week we saw a slide, like a kid's slide on the deck. So now I've made it my thing to look at these little inland ships and see if there's anything interesting on the back. Roadhog, thank you for the €5 super chat. Already a bit support for the new mic. Thank you, Roadhog. Thank you for the €5. I think this is my 3rd super chat on YouTube. Thank you. Indeed, anything I do earn from the stream, I do reinvest in better gear for the stream. If I wouldn't do that, I have to pay taxes on it, so. I think there's a big Ro-Ro over there. You see that blur next to the bridge? The heat haze is completely fading it out, but that's a Ro-Ro that is going towards Antwerp, unfortunately. It's not coming here. This is the Por Dios. Looks like she has a little boat, but nothing too special on her. No inflatable hot tubs. There was a bit of a crisis in the inland shipping many years ago. Price for cargo was very low, and then there was an inland ship with a Ferrari on the back. I mean, you gotta transfer your car with you, right? This is the Riva, with a nice logo, or like the name of the ship. Nice font. Came from Terneuzen, 84 meters long. She appears to be empty, judging by how much weight she's creating behind her. Hey puppy, good afternoon, welcome on this very beautiful sunny day here on the river. Amazing. Looks like they did bring some, like, it's just a motorbike, yeah. They brought their motorbike with them. Just checking out the back of the ships. I think this is an owner-operator ship. I think their names are on the plaques on the side, actually. Yeah, this is a owner-operator, I think. So they also live on this ship. Oh, they were garden chairs? I couldn't see that from my angle. This is the Manito. I'm going to one of the sluices up the river. A tanker, which is also empty by the looks of it. Wait, where did this fishing boat go? Oh, it's still there, it's still there. Never mind. For all of you who just joined, there is like a fishing boat up the river here. It's very unusual to have them up here. I thought it was stuck on the sandbank earlier, but it has turned around. Of course, the water is rising slowly, so maybe she'll get unstuck, or maybe they are there on purpose, but very interesting. Very recognizable by the yellow arms on that ship. And also what I noticed is while the traffic was heavy, a very small boat came out of the port here and went to the sandbank. So let's see if we can find them. Where are they? A bit to the left, I think, from our right. Yeah, these came out of the port here. Looks like they're also fishing, working with some kind of net. Wow, that one is loud. It has a big hum to her, this one. Hum. Too far away? Yeah, we cannot. It's all blurred out because of the heat. The thing is, it's not on radar, Uthi, that boat. Maybe once she starts moving, she'll turn on her AIS again. So it definitely looks like we're going to have a big gap in traffic now. So these are going away. That's the river drone going away. that is a stolt going away. So the river does make like a big snake-like movement, as you can see. So all the ships that just passed here going towards Antwerp are going back to the left now. So they're making a big corner all the way even further than that one. That's the OCL we saw half an hour ago now, something like that. It's about at that marker there, that pole, that radar tower. That's where they do another turn. It's going back from left, back to the right, and then straight to Antwerp. I am wondering, I just saw it again, or is it that blur? I wonder, I'm not too sure what it is. Let's check on the radar what this thing is. So I think it's in the left sluice over there, which is the Zandvlietsluis. Yep. Ooh, it's a heavy load carrier going to Cuxhaven in Germany. We'll definitely have to wait for that one. I think it's still in the sluice though. It might be a while. Yeah, the UHL Fierce. I'm not sure if she'll have anything on her though. She's probably going to be empty. Looking at the pictures, she's mostly delivering windmill parts, wind turbine parts. Yeah, other than that, nothing approaching right now. I'll look at the inland ship for a minute. As I said, for all of you who just joined a bit later, the high tides this weekend are around 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. So that's a very rough spot to be in for the big ships to come by over the day. Most of that will come in very early in the morning or during the night. I've never tried it, streaming at night on the river, but I don't think it's going to be worth it because it's just pitch black here. I've been out here when it's dark and I don't think it's feasible for streaming at night, unfortunately. We do have a 3-master ship that came in last night, the Dar Mlodzi. She's in Antwerp City now. A crew of Belgian cadets, naval cadets, is going to disembark, and then a group of Polish, I think, students are going to embark, and then it should leave again. I hope to catch it. I think it's going to leave tomorrow at some point. So I do want to catch the 3-master ship going out tomorrow. Or at least that's the plan. Unless, of course, she's going out in the middle of the night. So. I can see Antwerp in the distance and it's dark, yeah, but it will just like be blurry colors in the distance. Looks like a nice day. It's a very nice day indeed. Yeah, one ship I haven't showed you guys yet is a dredge that is like anchored there or something, or maybe it's doing some kind of operation, but it's that one. Is it going to rain? No, not at all. Clear blue skies. Let me double check. This is the Schengen. Its status is at anchor, so I don't think they're doing anything. This is a hopper dredger ship as well. So it looks different than the green one we saw just a little bit ago, but it's also a dredge ship. And we do have our final sight of the very stacked. There it is, the very stacked container ship. 5 rows high. I wonder what they're doing actually. They're doing something with nets, but are they really fishing with nets? Such a tiny vessel as well to like drag in a bunch of fish with nets. Oh. Oh yeah, I saw fish. They're catching fish. Maybe they put out the net earlier and now they're just holding it in. Another one. Yeah, so they're holding it in. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's a big one. That's a good catch. They got dinner for tonight. Nobody's steering. They're just going with the flow. And yeah, we do have a fishing boat there as well. Still don't know what they're doing. Hey Emma, welcome. Well, definitely a bit more quiet now. We do have Steven Seagull joining us, by the way. There he is. Actually, hang on. That guy's looking for food. Nom 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 nom. That is the big one though, Steven Seagull. I promise you the, oh, there he goes. I was about to say the image is not frozen. Damn it, he thinks, damn it, I'm caught. I gotta run. Anyone closer? No. See you next time, Dumpkin. Well, not much ships are there. Let me check radar again. It looks like I have the Sputnik coming. I see it on radar 6 minutes ago. That might be a bug. Yeah, there's nothing there. There's an MSC near Terneuzen. I saw one near the entrance of the river as well. Let's see. Of course, the MSC near Terneuzen still needs quite a bit of time until it gets here. Oh yeah, there it is, the Eugenia. Yep. Let's go to the other side. There are a few ships coming. So according to radar, 6 minutes ago there was a boat there called the Sputnik, but it's gone, so maybe it sank. And that one is going away. But yeah, so there are a few ships coming from the coast currently, so we'll see them appear on the horizon in a think the next few minutes, probably. Hey Juma, welcome. Welcome in everyone. At least the weather is nice. Even the seagulls have decided to park a bit further away or sit a bit further away. Hey Omal, good afternoon, welcome. I mean, we have a few ships we can look at in the port. We got, okay. No, it's taking the grass, not the ships. Come on. Come on, camera. Here we go. So yeah, there is a little port area over there. And that house over there was for sale. I'm not sure if it's sold already, but if we can all chip in and get 530,000 euros, we can buy that house over there, and then we can do 24/7 ship spotting streams, because that thing has windows overlooking the river. There's still inland ships entering the lock to fill it up. Oh yeah, might be a while then. Well, I'll be here for a few more hours, I think. So that's fine. Somebody walking their dog over there. So we've streamed from that spot before as well. So you see like the pier in the distance. You can walk on that, and we've streamed from there before. And then we've streamed from on top of this grass embankment as well. But I do think this is the superior spot. Ooh, we got some plane action, hang on. Where is he? There he is. Damn it. There he is. Got him. And the A380 just passed to the south. I don't see it. Nope, can't see it. There's no chemtrails today. Contrails. Too overcast? No, not overcast. It's just, I think there's planes that make contrails today. Not chemtrails. Ah, there's finally. We got some action coming. Ooh, that looks like a rust bucket. Ooh, look at that rust bucket. Yes. So this is the Angelina Amoretti, came from Folly, UK. 162 meters long, 27 meters wide. An Italian flag. That explains the name. Built in 2004, so that's 21 years. She looks very rusted. Kind of new in boat terms. Oh. Camera was picking up the bald spot on that man. No, Susie, unfortunately not. Wait, did I update the title on Twitch or is that... Oh my god, I didn't update the title. Nobody told me. Jesus Christ. Oops. The one intelligence left this week. Update title. There we go. Sorry everybody who was waiting on the 400 meter ship. But I don't think there will be a 400 meter today. As I said, the high tides are at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. which means the bigger, deeper ships will come in early in the morning or late in the evening. Yes, Red Walls, Orden again, Sulzi. We already had a very busy first hour actually for ships. Now there's a bit of a gap in traffic, but I think it should pick up again in the next 20 minutes. We already have the first one coming, and there's an MSC, a 300 meter MSC ship coming as well. So there's plenty of stuff to look at still. And a heavy load carrier as well, coming from Antwerp. But it might be empty, actually. Or there could be 4 100 meter ships. We do have also this beached, well, I'm not sure if it's beached, but there's a fishing boat there, and I have no idea why it's there. Right over there. When I started the stream, it really looked like it was stranded on the sandbank, but it has rotated, so I don't know. But these types of ships usually don't come here, so interesting to see. Do you see the Schengen? Yeah. We looked at it earlier, Toast. Maybe you're getting tea. That is the Schengen. She's anchored there. I'm not sure. They're probably waiting on something. So I got some bird action. It's very quiet here now. Wait, where did the bird go? Wait, what? Oh, there he is. Jesus. There we go. Anyone has an idea what this is? This boat? This bird? What, a stick bird? Is that the official name? Stick bird. A curlew? I have no idea. I'm bad at biology. It's a chemical oil divert. There's your chemical bird. Oh, you missed one earlier, Toastmaster. We saw a very good-looking LNG tanker in the first hour of the stream. have to go. If you want to really do it quickly, you can check on YouTube and scroll back there. It's probably the most convenient way to do it. Looks like it has some kind of interesting structure on the top. Or maybe it's just an optical illusion from this far away. Oh, looks like the Scheldt River dredge is coming back. She dumped her load and she's coming back now. Hey Salt, why are we whispering? And there's a bunch of people behind me. I don't want to be disruptive by talking very loudly. Someone at my door getting notifications. So, and if I zoom out, there she is. So if you were here earlier, you saw how deep she was in the water. And now she's very high. The water came up to her, basically the edge of her freeboard. So she's completely empty now. Oh, you heard that? I think it's the same person, Salt, but I still need to confirm that. I really wonder, is that red just below the bridge part of a structure? Or is that just decoration at the bottom of the steering house? The bird was most probably a curlew sandpiper. Okay. I'll forget again. But thanks for looking that up, Bruce. Dude, I love this spot. It's so good. I love these front views of the ships when they approach. Hey Paul, any good ships today? We had an interesting first hour of the stream, and there's some more stuff coming. We got a 330-meter container ship on the way, a heavy load carrier on the way. Well, the cool shot with this, the river, the dredge, the Scheldt River behind. It's coming straight towards us. I hope she turns in time. Oh, she's turning. can hear her now. Extreme close-up. Right. Here's your extreme close-up. Has the traffic decreased since the tariffs? No, not really. Keep in mind that... Oh, something fell. Okay. The majority of the traffic that we get here is usually between either European ports or Asia. There is traffic to the US, but it's not the biggest portion. But she's definitely empty, this one. As you can see how high she is in the water. See her whole bulb sticking out. And again, also on this bulb you can see that there's the rust markings from the anchor chain hitting that bulb. She's only 6.4 meters below the waterline. There you go. She could use a lick of paint though, to be honest. As you can see in the middle there's like that circle marking. And the marking next to that's the plimsoll line. That's how deep she can be loaded. So, absolutely empty, this one. No, the door's closed. So it was some kind of walkway in front of the bridge, the red that I saw. Wat kan dat? What do these flags mean? Enlighten us. It's a code. Actually, geocaching uses those flags as well, every once in a while. You can see her turn. There's someone in the bridge there on the side. Oh, that's a view. Oh, that's a cool bridge actually. It's fully see-through. That's cool. How deep is the canal? I don't know by heart, Toastmaster, but there's ships that are 16 meters deep that can come through. There's maps of it though, if you're really curious. If you go to a website called My Ship Tracking, there's a more detailed map if you zoom in there. Do I fish at all? No. I tried it a few times, Big Berry, but not really my thing. I don't have the patience for it. What an owl. I smell her. I think it was 18 meters deep. I do have the app. Hang on, let me check. I'll check how deep it is here, if I can see. No, it's not on there. I know Wakandas can't see. Those flags mean IBLF, which is their call sign. Oh, okay. We don't do it much, but it's good to be in nature and have no phone signal. It's really hard in this part of Europe to have no phone signal. God, this is such a good spot though for filming. What is the depth of the river here, Wakandas? For example, the part where I'm standing. I believe you can see on the marine traffic maps, right? How deep it is here. The deepest point is at Westerschelde. Yeah, that's close to the river entrance. It's not 100% accurate, but it's like 14 to 20 meters here. There we go. That makes sense. It's probably 20 meters when it's high tide, 14 when it's low tide. I love these frontal shots though. Looks so cool. Yeah, traffic slowly picking up again. How did I get interested in ships? Good question. So basically I was already streaming before this, but I was doing other stuff, mostly geocaching. But I kind of burned out on streaming a little bit. And then last summer, I already knew the river here because I grew up near it. And I was just coming out with my car just to look at ships. And I found it very relaxing, enjoyable. It's also impressive to see these massive ultra large ones. So yeah, I kind of kept doing it. And then I thought, let's try it for a stream, see if somebody likes it. And that's how the stream transformed into a ship spotting channel now. But yeah, it's something that gives me an energy boost during the weekends doing this. It both relaxes me and energizes me. So that's the main reason I'm doing it. I would probably still do it if I wasn't even streaming, just chill here by the river for a few hours every weekend. Favorite types of ship? That's a tough one. Yeah, I don't think I really have a favorite type. I do have certain ships, like how they look, that I think look good. Like the DFDS ships. The Transfenica ships also look really cool. The Finline ships look cool. I like them big, yeah, and I was about to say, of course, the 400 meter, the ultra large container ships. Every single time you see them, it's like, holy crap. Like, we stream them, but I gotta be honest, it doesn't do them justice. They're just so massive, these ultra large ones. It's hard to bring across on camera. The small stamp ones. What a shot. So if you were here earlier, she literally was, the water was going over the freeboard down there. What a difference in height. Yeah, I know what you meant, TG. It's just funny that we call them post stamp ships. They remind me of a post stamp, what can I say? Say hi to the captain. Lots of people up there. This one is now empty. So what these ships do, Toastmaster, is basically they suck up sediment or like sand from the bottom of the river and they move it to another spot, because it's like a constant battle to keep the river deep enough for these massive ships to go through. So this is one of the ships that's almost full-time maintaining the depth of the river. So we saw earlier when it was full, now it's empty, it's going to go up the river, fill up, and then we might see her one more time today when she's fully filled up. So the ship in the middle basically has like a hatch that can open, and then everything that she sucked up falls down from her belly. Really cool ships, these things. And yeah, lots of machinery on it. Yeah, this ship sucks. Yeah, the company that she's working for is called Demi, one of the most well-known dredge companies in the world. Demi and Jan de Nul, both are Belgian. Would it be smelly on board? No idea. Maybe at some point we can ask them if we can join them for a day of dredging. Do a stream from on the ship. Maybe if we ever get the YouTube channel big enough, we can ask. Boscalis, that's another big one, yeah. did the... Oh, good news! We got a passenger cruise ship on the way, the Charles Dickens, a river cruise. That's cool. We got a tanker going to Houston, and the UHL, the heavy load carrier, is still in the sluice. Oh, sorry, I was looking at radar. Alright, got some stuff coming. Also something else coming from the coast. Let's see. Where are you? A motor hopper. That's the first time we've had that one. A motor hopper. It's also some kind of dredge operations. There are two inland ships coming towards us. Ooh, is that a big container ship coming? Or is that? Yeah, that's moving. What is that one? Action is coming. Let's see, let's check on radar. Is that the MSC Mara? No, that's still... So we have a 360 meter one leaving Antwerp now. It has to be her though. That's weird. Yeah, I guess it is then. Alright. Got some bigger ships coming. Cool, cool. No, it can be. Where? Hang on, let me check. I want to know what that ship is over there. It's not the MSC Mara. Is that it? Camerot Aqua? No. That is weird and trippy. It has to be the MSC Mara then. That is such a weird angle. But it can be. Wait, let me reopen the app.
That's okay.
No, because Mara is still... Huh? I'm confused. What ship we're looking at? No, so I'm... Hang on. I'll do this. So I'm talking about this one. You see that massive chunk move? I don't see it on radar. And it's already past. Is it the Young Min travel? Let's look for that one. YM travel then, I guess. Or is it Yang Ming full? Oh, there it is. Yang Ming travel. Oh wow, that's it. Yes. Oh, that's crazy. So that one still has to go through the locks where the ultra heavy load thing is in. Oh, that's okay. That's why there's containers in front of her now. Yeah. Who found it? Roadhawk. Good find. So it's not the Mara, because Mara is still to the right of the power plant. So Mara is somewhere over there. We cannot see her yet. We might be able to see her in a little bit though. Alright, got all kinds of stuff coming. That's exciting. This is the Texas, not the state, the ship. Hey C, good afternoon. Welcome. Meanwhile, the tide is definitely rising. You can see the rocks here in the front are slowly fading away as the water rises. Oh yeah, we've reached hour 2 of the stream complete. So it's time for my hourly sellout. If you're new to the channel and you like the relaxing vibe of being by the water, you're interested in ships and everything related around it, don't forget to subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, it's free, helps out the channel. Maybe you can also smash that like button so other maritime enthusiasts can find the stream. And if you're watching on Twitch, of course, you can drop that follow. There we go. It's my hourly sellout moment. Also, we are working on a new little project for the stream. I hope to release it somewhere next week, probably. But the subscribers from Twitch have already seen it, because it's in the Discords. So they get the exclusive preview. Hey Chocopoke, welcome. Okay, let's see if there's anything interesting on the back deck there. Any inflatable hot tubs? No. No slides either. No, underwhelming. There we go. So we got this one approaching. Oh, is this one of those split ships? Is this one of those ships that can like split in two? It looks like it. Looking at the bow. Huh. So it's classified as motor hopper, whatever that may be. So this is the Arendt. It came from Sagunto in Spain. Motor hopper just under 100 meters, 19 meters wide. Sailing under the Mauritius flag. That's a new one. Built in 2011, so she's 14 years old now. So now that I've been here for a while, or like a few times, I regularly see people parked over there. So I think it's allowed. Next time I'm gonna just park the car over there. I can stand in the car or sit in the car. Yes, it can split. It looks like it. So this is one of those funky ships that like literally splits open from the bottom to empty. The photos for this one on Westerschelde are awful. Okay, I'll switch to photo mode once it's closed. It's gonna look a bit funky for you guys for a minute, but then I'll snag a few photos to upload on Vessel Finder for this one. I actually uploaded one of the Ghost Sniper this morning that I still had laying around. She looks rusty as hell though, I gotta say. I'm pretty sure she's going back to base. She's one of the Jan de Nul, the dredge company ships. So maybe she's going in for maintenance actually. It does look like she could use a bit of maintenance. Wow, I'm gonna have to bring sunscreen, I think, tomorrow. She has 3,700 cubic meters of capacity. Look at that. Is there a good? I personally use a Vessel Finder, Chocobokke. But it's a matter of preference, I think. Marine Traffic is also very good. But both websites are really like premium model based, and yeah, all the good info is locked for both of them. Although Hamburg Haven Live did give me a hint, so if you get Vessel Finder for a year, it's 100 euros for a year premium, which is not that bad actually. It's like less than 10 a month, which is reasonable. So I might get Vessel Finder Premium soon. I don't know, I'm still using the free version right now. God, what a rust bucket. It really is. This one might compete for rustiest ships we've seen. I do plan on making a little compilation video at some point with the 10 rustiest ships we've spotted on the river here. This one might be in it. 1,000 of this one. The Alagonda is coming around the corner. The ship I was sailing for, Amber ship in early Nillies. Oh wow! Wait, where is it coming from, Roadhog? Is it coming from the coast or coming from Antwerp? I don't want to miss it, so you see it. The lock is now open. Awesome. So that means the heavy load carrier is coming our way as well. Okay, I'm gonna switch to photo mode. I'm not sure if the mics will work, so yeah, we'll see. Alright, we should be back. Sorry for that. Does that bow split? Yes. So this ship can split from the bottom in two. Oh wow! Holy shit! We got Chinooks. Holy crap! That's something we don't see too often. There's 3 of them. Look at that. This is the Dutch army. Dutch army has Chinooks. Oh. Alright, sorry. Oof, this is really a rust bucket, isn't it? She's leaking. I think she's gonna go in for some maintenance. Just look at that hull. Oh my god. That is really rusty. They came from Cambridge, the Chinooks. Wow, cool. Can still see them in the sky. We might have a dual shot, yeah. Can see them up there. Woo, can we? Yeah. Where did it came from? Spain. So she's probably done. Yeah, she's definitely being used, this ship. Then Alagonda. Trying to see if I can catch your ship, Roadhog. It's coming from the coast. Okay, so we have some time then. I'll check on radar in a minute. Let's open the radar. Alagonda. Okay, it's literally turning the corner any minute. You love me some Chinooks. It's definitely something we don't see every day, so I was like, oh, gotta catch that as well. Oh, it's such a good day to be out by the river. I'm so excited. This is the Atelotta? The Alilotta. Alilotta, small inland cargo ship. So maybe real quick as she approaches. So yeah, wow, I can't believe a ship that big can go through, can fit through that lock actually. That's crazy, look at that. That's a view to behold. So she's waiting to enter the lock. And the heavy load carrier is in front. And then we have an MSC approaching as well. Oh, plenty of stuff still to watch today. Any ships you're going to, so there's never really big waves in the river here, Toastmaster. So a lot of these ships are indeed only rated for inland, but Belgium does have an exception. When you exit the river here in the North Sea, they are allowed to go all the way up to Zeebrugge, because that's another big port. And it's just the shortest route between Antwerp and Zeebrugge is over the sea. So they go by a very short distance over the sea, if you look at it on the map. The locks are huge. But yeah, this one is definitely loaded up. As you can see, the water is just flowing over the freeboard, or just not flowing over the freeboard. It's about as full as it gets. Actually, I think the bigger locks in Antwerp are the ones near the container dock. The Kaloosles, I think, is the biggest one. A lot of cargo. You're practicing in the UK? Yeah, probably. Oh no, it's going to the locks, really? Oh no. Let's see if we can spot it in distance. No, I think the locks is just to the left there, right? Wait, hang on, where are the locks? Let us know it's over there, right? What is that? No, the locks are further. Let me check my map for orientation. Yeah, she is turning into the lock for sure. No, we should just be able to catch her from a distance. I'll do what I can, Roadhog. I think that's her. Wait, is that? Yeah, I think that's her. This is a ship that Roadhog worked on in the Nillies. I'm sorry she's going to Rotterdam through that lock, but there she is. One more spoon of dirt and she'll go down. Nah, we've seen lower. Is she going into the lock? Yeah, she's already behind the green buoy. Well, no, the green buoy is on. She should go behind it. Let's see if she's turning or not. Maybe she. No, she's 100% going in. There's no doubt about that. Oh, the Sputnik ship that the search and rescue ship is there as well. It's like teleporting. Okay, so the MSC Eugenia is about to take the corner as well. She's a big girl, 328 meters long, 48 meters wide. You did the maiden voyage on that ship. That's awesome, Roadhog. Really cool. Well, too bad we were not at Terneuzen today, or we might have seen her up close. There she goes. Wait, how old is the... We don't get build years on the smaller ships. When was that Roadhog? How old is that inland ship? Wait, there's Apaches coming, EG? What the hell? Let me open my flight radar, or what is it? ADS-B exchange. It's from 2003, so that means she's 22 years now. 22 years old. Okay, cool. So apparently there's Apaches coming our way. This has now turned into a hybrid stream between helicopter spotting and ship spotting. Oh, there's the Apaches. Wow, there's 4 of them. Oh, that would be cool if they come here. Please do. We'll see what they do. Yeah, I found them. Keep me informed on the Apaches, what they're doing. You guys have more computer screen than I have. Alright, so the big ship will come in a little bit. Until then, we might... we have another one coming as well. A smaller one. Where is she? There she is. It's like a little chemical oil products tanker coming our way. Give them a wave. Yeah, for all of you late joiners, by the way, there is a fishing vessel parked or either stuck. I'm not sure what the story. It's in the water again now. I think it was banked earlier. Now it's unstuck. But there is a fishing vessel over there, and I don't know why. There she is. So no idea if they got lost or they need fish. Yeah, but they fish out at sea, not here. GHL is currently moving out of the lock. Cool. Thanks for the update, Duns. So this is the Chem Selenium, 146 meters long, 24 meters wide. Built in 2018, so that means 7 years old this year. Oh, we see the MSC Mara in the distance as well. So that one is also coming our way. We'll definitely catch that one. That might actually be our closer for today. We'll see. What a good selection of ships in the distance. Another big container ship on the left there. And a heavy load carrier. Is that white little thing you see, the white little blob? Yeah, where's she going, the Chem Selenium? She's on the way to Esbjerg in Denmark. It's like a 2-day trip, I think. Looks like the Apaches are still coming towards us. Wait, it's only one. Where did the other ones go? Hell is me put the Airwolf team in my head. Wow, that 360 meter ship also looks impressive as hell. Look at that massive chunk moving. Switch to their trackers, or they're flying below radar maybe. I'll already tweak my my tripod handle so I can point towards the sky if they come. The others are already at Breda. Still coming towards us. My camera's a little bit tilted. Hang on. Let's do a small correction. Ooh. Yeah, that's better. Meanwhile, I'm gonna take a quick detour. There she is. That's the MSC Eugene. Or was it Eugenie? Coming our way. It's really cool to see it behind the dike. Looks good. Alright, we'll catch that one later. Oh wait, let's check the numbers on that one. So this is a 328 meter one. Came from Hamburg. Ah, they're from Hamburg-Hafen, live. Can I get a helicopter update? Anyone? They're approaching Terneuzen now. Okay, but they're still en route to come to us. They're following the water. Wow. How high are they? The helicopters? I'm looking towards Terneuzen. I don't see anything yet. Well, we're already only 1,500 feet. Nice. We'll stay on Eugene until we can maybe catch Apache helicopters coming towards us. Those of you who just joined. Hey PD, welcome. Good afternoon. So for those of you who just joined, we might get 4, I think, Apache helicopters flying over. And there's a lot of big ships on the way as well. As you can see, the one in the distance there. It's also coming towards us. And they're going right above our regular spot. Damn. Let's check. Oh, they have already crossed the river a little bit though. But that's good actually. They're going almost straight towards us actually. Holy crap, that's cool. Unless they suddenly do a bank to the left, we should have a nice view of them. Keep my eyes peeled. I mean, for where I'm standing, they should come over the land, actually. I'm the target, nice. We'll have a good clip to go viral. It'd be cool to work on one of these ships. I mean, there's a big shortage of crew on these ships. I see regular job opening slums. If you're really interested, it's a lifestyle though. It's not an easy job to do. He'll be in London on the May 5th to catch the VE Day Parade. Good day, Attenborough of ships, sub haphazard. Welcome to a day by the river. We're actually, I'm scanning the skies for Apache helicopters that should be approaching. I mean, it is not the best paid job in the world either, so yeah. The only thing I'm worried about is that these silos might be in the way for catching them. Oh, sorry. So we just saw 4 Chinook helicopters earlier, and now there's 4 Apache helicopters on the way. A minute away. I mean, let's zoom out for you guys. So from where I'm standing, they should come somewhere from over here. That should be the angle. Maybe even a little bit behind these silos, which would suck. But then again, we should be able to catch them fly away from here as well. So we'll see. Of course the silos will be in the way. I don't hear anything yet. Let me check, refresh. Okay, they're just going over us in these. No, they should be more to the. They should come from behind the silos, actually. I hear them. I think I hear something. Yeah, I hear them now. Okay, let's keep our eyes open. There they are. That's still quite high, actually. There they are. Oh, look at that. There's all 4 of them. Oh, wow, they're loud. No, I've lost him. There he is. So loud. Do you think they're loud on purpose to be intimidating? That was cool. Are there any other crazy vehicles we expect in the air today? Let me change the tripod handle back to the normal mode. That was cool. Hey Duns, see you next time, buddy. Oh, next is the Concorde? Okay, I'm down for that. He's doing a low pass. Just gonna check the... Okay, I don't see anything else coming from England, so... I assume that's it. Alright, back to the ships. Oh yeah, I forgot. We had a river cruise coming our way. Look at that. Look at that cool thing. That's a river cruise ship. God, what an exciting day by the river. So much to see. This is the Charles Dickens. It's on the way to Rotterdam. So it's a passenger cruise ship and it is 110 meters long. It's a short one actually, 12 meters wide. And she's sitting under the passenger ship flag. Yeah, I might need to fix that. That's probably a bug. It's the Switzerland flag. I'll catch her in a minute. Let's give the Chem Selenium a little bit of love while she's leaving. I think we've seen this one before. The name rings a bell to me. I'm gonna jump a bit back and forth between ships here, but yeah. God, I love this front view shot of these ships. So this is, what was it, 42 meters wide? I'll show the Charles Dickens when she's a bit closer, but she's still so far out. I didn't want to miss this shot. So this is the MS Eugenia, came from Hamburg, 328 meters long and 48 meters wide actually. This is almost 50 meters wide. She is currently still 13 meters deep, so that's pretty deep, although the water is rising, of course. And she can carry 11,520 foot containers. It's her max capacity. Hey Rafi, indeed, this is a big boy. There's a bigger one coming still. There is a 360 meter one coming as well later today. I think that one will be here in like an hour. Alright, we got that one. So now we'll take a look at the cruise ship. river cruise ship to be exact. It's a tiny one though. There are some that are 200 meters plus, but this is a tiny one. Charles Dickens. Also quite fun, you can see the 360-meter container ship in the distance. The massive thing that's moving with MSC on it. Also, if you ever doubted that the Earth is curved, look at those letters. They're disappearing behind the horizon. It's busy on the deck there. I feel like river cruises are mostly targeted towards elderly people, to be honest. I don't want to stereotype, but it would not appeal to me because there's literally nothing to do on board, right? You literally have to go from city to city or village to village and disembark to see anything, but I don't know, it doesn't appeal to me, this type of cruise. I like how there's people in front of the steering hut, even on the deck there, just chilling. I'd see ships. Well, a little bit. I mean, this would be the only place where we really see ships. I think the upside is you don't get seasick on this thing, where it's almost impossible. All right. We'll see her next to the MSC in a little bit. It's gonna look funny. Wait, you got pre-roll ads? You shouldn't get pre-rolls. TNT. I'm running ads so I don't have pre-rolls, but yeah, Twitch being Twitch. But you can easily do, I'll type something in the chat. There's your solution to ads. All right. God, I think it's massive. There's so much. Look, there's a massive gas LPG tanker next to us as well. I'll stay on this one though for now. Look how tiny the cruise ship is compared to the container ship. She's so tiny. Okay, maybe just for the statistics and the overlay thingy and the thing we're trying to do, toast, get her on. The gas Noordzee. I'm sorry, dude, your Timu stuff is coming through the air mostly. Sorry, Mr. No. So the gas North Sea she's definitely empty, but she's going empty to Houston in the US. Look at that. That's a shot. Look how tiny that cruise ship is. If I zoom in and then it's like miniature. Hell yeah. Empty all the way, is that normal? I mean, for an LPG ship it happens. It can only transport one thing, right, Chevy guy? And it's probably mostly used to transport gas from the US to Europe for usage here. The nights for more than 5K. Yeah, those river cruises are super expensive as well. I think you're better off doing an actual sea cruise then. It's similar in price. We're fully zoomed out. She's too big for one frame. She has like some kind of like pipes on her. Can I coast ride? You can try. No tugging there. She could definitely use a lick of paint though. Look at those massive pulleys for the ropes. You can also see that there's two different heights for containers. That's why you have this little indenting there. She's pushing so much water onto the beach here. What flag is that? Liberia. She's sailing under the Liberia flag. A lot of MSC ships do actually. It's a very popular flag because of reasons. There's definitely something different about the sound. You can hear the ships clearly. Huh. Maybe it's because I'm talking softer and then the algorithm is doing others. I don't know, Toast. I really didn't change anything. This is the first time that I think I know what it is. I'm wearing it on my t-shirt now. Usually it's like half tucked inside my sweater. Maybe that's why. I love this shot. Look at that. A butt shot. Hey St. Gregory, good afternoon, or good morning, or good evening, wherever you are from. The IMO number which you see on the back stays with the ship until it's demolished? Yes, correct. And there's also another number that ships get, like the smaller ones, the inland vessels don't get an IMO number, or not all of them at least. And there's also the MMSI, which is also a unique number that the ship has and keeps. So keep in mind, this was a 330 meter one. There is a 360 meter one on the way as well. So we'll definitely catch that one still. And then also, I think she is empty though. Unfortunately, that's a heavy load carrier ship. And I think after those two, I will wrap up things for today's stream. We have C on the YouTube giving the rotation of the Eugenia. So the rotation is Hamburg, Antwerp, Le Havre, Sines, that's Portugal. Oh, she goes to South America, this one. Then she goes to Rio de Janeiro, Santos, Itupoa, Buenos Aires, Montevideo, Rio Grande, Paranagua, Santos, back to Rio de Janeiro, Salvador, Rotterdam, London, Hamburg, and then back to Antwerp. Wow, that's a long rotation, that one. See, where do you get that info? Is there a website where you can look that up? Because I'm very curious. I would love to know. Oh, the MMSI can change. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that ship does a lot of South America and then back to Europe. I wonder how the ship does with strong waves. I think it handles it pretty well, given its size. Meanwhile, we got another tanker approaching from Antwerp. Let's keep it like that. So, what is coming towards us? Oh my god, there's a Ro-Ro coming from the coast, which does not have a photo yet on Vessel Finder. I'm gonna have to wait for that one as well. So I can make a photo, we can upload it. So I'll definitely wait for that one. And then of course the big MSC Mara. And just behind her is the UHL Fierce. Yeah, so those three big ships are still on the docket. And after that I'll wrap things up for today. Cool. You can check the schedule of ships running for ONE on their own website. MSC's. Oh, okay. Cool. Should look into that. So this is the Camerode Aqua going to Point Lisas in Trinidad and Tobago. Cool. 179 meters long, 27 meters wide. Built in 2018. Cool. Oh, there's a little ship coming out of the port here. Let's see if we can catch it. Look at all the ship spotters over there. There she is. Oh, it's the Multra ship responder that we saw come in earlier. She's heading out now. Cool. We are approaching the 3-hour mark, so it's time for my hourly sellout. If you like all the ship stuff, don't forget to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, or follow on Twitch. It's free and it does help out the channel a lot. Thank you. There we go, that's it. Look at her turning the camera out. Cool. Look at it bounce up and down. Oh, she's speeding up. Full power ahead. Hey, Billy Cat. Wow, look at the water, it's spraying up the Multra ship. Holy crap. Holy crap. That's crazy. Also empty. We've seen a lot of empty ships today, haven't we? So where's this one going? Yeah, this is going empty to Trinidad and Tobago. So many empty trips. Ooh, somebody on the deck there, in the middle. Also, can you imagine the pilot that is guiding the vessel has to get off? So first they walk down the gangway and then they still have to climb down that whole ladder onto a pilot boat that will pick them up. And they have to do that in the sea as well. It's crazy to think about. Pretty challenging. What's up, Fatih? Ship spotting indeed, and we still have a big boy coming our way. Oh, sea is already up, giving us updates for the MSC Mara. Wow, that's a long route. As you said, but Istanbul Strait, maybe one day, if we can become big enough to afford that. Oh, look at that thing over there. So that is a 360 something meter ship coming our way. And her route is Antwerp to London, to Colombo, to Singapore, to Liamshi, wherever the hell that is, Vung Tau, Busan. And then she goes to the US, Long Beach, Oakland, back to Korea, Busan, Qingdao, Ningbo, Shanghai, Yantian, Tanjung, back to London, back to Felixstowe, Zeebrugge, Antwerp, Ham, Gdansk, Gdynia, Klaipeda, Bremerhaven and Antwerp. What a route. This thing goes the entire freaking world. Wow, that's crazy. We'll see that one in a little bit. You live in Istanbul. Yesterday I saw some damn huge ships. They're on tracker. Yeah. Currently I'm staying in Europe, Fatih, but we'll see what the future brings. Meanwhile, we got another inland ship. This is the Procyon. One of the pilot vessels is also called that. Yes, St. Gregory, you can. If you wait long enough, because it's gonna go first to Colombo, Singapore, Vietnam. The Procyon is a tanker. Yeah, I really need to fix the overlay thingy. The flag is not tanker. Pretty sure we've seen this one before. I have no idea. Couldn't tell for this one. Very typical for these bigger oil tankers is they're very narrow, but you can see the hull gets very narrow at the back. If you compare it to like the container ships, they stay very wide all the way to the back of the ship. I mean, in theory, St. Gregory, I could get on that container ship and get off in Oakland, all the way on the other side of the US. After doing a whole tour across the globe, basically. So yeah, it will be a while before we catch this one again in Antwerp then, the Mara. I assume that trip is gonna take like 4 or 5 months. Hitch a ride. So there are websites that actually sell available like rooms on cargo ships like these, and then you can just join them for a trip. But I would advise against doing it. It's about the same price as a regular cruise. And yeah, there's not much on board to do, right? But if you're looking for an adventure, I guess, and you want the solitude to reflect on your life choices, maybe then you can do it. They can put me to work. I was talking about it earlier that there's a lot of job vacancies for the merchant marine currently. They're struggling to find personnel, but yeah, of course it has the reasons. It's not a job for the faint of hearted. And it's underpaid, of course. And if you smoke, you have a big problem. I think it's fine if you smoke, Peter. Look at that. Got a little pleasure craft coming our way. I was a child when we went to Helgoland, and I have to well, a small rowboat like rescue it. Not always fun. That's cool, right? Is this the Yara? Toast, does it have a photo on Vessel Finder, or should we add one? As long as I can fish sometimes, you can throw out a long line behind the ship maybe to catch fish. It does? Okay. Then we don't need to put effort into it. Alright, so 3 more ships for today. Bigger ships. There is a brand new Ro-Ro about to appear. Where is it? Hang on. There's a new Ro-Ro. Oh, it's still there. Damn it. That might be the closer for today. The brand new Ro-Ro. Lake St. Anne. Oh, is this our first ship that was built in 2025 that we're about to see? That Ro-Ro was built in 2025. I'm not sure we've seen one built in 2025 before. Okay, cool. They have like a little wind turbine. Like a little, that's cool. Okay, let's go back to the bigger action that is coming, of course. So, the MSC Eugenie that we saw. What are they doing over there? They're using their crane. Anyway, and then the MSC Mara, they're about to cross each other. And then right behind there is the UHL Fierce. That's another one we're gonna catch. The ships were too big for the harbor, so yeah, they needed the little boats. Don't they still do that sometimes with bigger cruise ships? Although I think most of them now have places to dock, but do they transport them out to land with smaller boats? They have MSC Cruise, it's the same company? Yes, they're related at least. It's the same logo as well. My mom did an MSC cruise back in February, March. She brought me back a little Lego set from MSC Cruise. They have like their own little Lego boat, which is a retired Lego set, but you can still buy it on their ships for some reason. Oh, the multi-ship responder is pulled up next to it. Okay. It's probably a crew change then that they're doing. Ooh, hang on. Okay, give me a minute. I'm gonna make a photo. Okay, there we go. Sorry for that. That was a cool shot. Couldn't miss it. Nowadays it's not needed. Gotcha. You can rent a container on the cruise. I somehow doubt it. That would be way too much space, a container. Sorry, I had a biker pass. Oh, it's a German flag, the Yara. The two big container ships are crossing each other. It's impressive. Hey to Awkward, good afternoon. How are you, buddy? Look at that beautiful golden anchor on your badge. So you're leaving tomorrow, Bezzy, then? I feel like it's not worth it, leaving now. Oh, look at these two giants. That's so cool to see. You're still gonna drive today? Gotcha. I still think you should have come here, Bezzy. Could have hung out with me tomorrow. We got a three-master tomorrow, hopefully. So yeah, for those of you who weren't here in the beginning, the Dar Melodzi came in Antwerp again this morning at like 5 a.m. Might have to plug in the phone. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Dar came in. So that's a three-master ship. We saw it a few weeks ago going out. Now we came back for a crew change in Antwerp. So I hope we can catch it tomorrow going out. I'm expecting it to go out tomorrow. So keep an eye on that. Make sure you follow the stream. And if you want to have updates real time, Discord is always the place where I do those. But yeah, hopefully we can catch the three-master tomorrow. And I do hope to do it in this spot so it can be nice and close. So I should be here again tomorrow. Go over Netherlands on the way back. But Bezzy, you have a car yourself, you can just drive here for a weekend. We do have two smaller ships that are gonna be an appetizer before we get the big one. I should really bring a camping chair next time, maybe tomorrow. I keep forgetting. I have a camping chair on my attic. I want to bring it out so I could at least sit for a little bit. So the Seniority, I assume this is the black one, on the way to the Pembroke in the UK. Chemical oil products tanker, 95 meters long, built in 2006, and it's selling under the UK flag.
Ja, nee, kijk, hij was al meer, toen was het nog een beetje... Ja, kijk, toen wij aankwam was het ook wel een beetje haaien. En nu zit er meer zo'n hele mooie... Ja, kijk, het staat ook heel mooi zo. Nee, ja, verder, ja, ik heb nog ook nog een mooie dag, maar dan zondag of zo. Die kans op... ja,
Even seeing it compared to the dredge, it's like huge.
Dus die is nu al voorbij te neuzen. Dus die is, dat is ook een nieuwe.
Yeah, they are toast. They are.
Ik heb papa wel, en dan ik heb papa wel, zeg maar, dat is ook zo'n autoboot. En dat is een nieuwe, dat zeg ik van dit jaar. En hij is 69 meter diep en hij komt ook zo meteen echt voorbij die bocht waar we staan. Dus,
he's on the phone. He's talking to somebody about the new car ship that's coming. I mean, it's brand spanking new, right? It's built this year.
Zo'n mooie grote boot is het van zijn webcam. Van die screen van hem. Ja, dat is goed. Ja. Ja, dus ik heb ook dus ik was straks. Oh nee, ze zegt het zo maar.
Nice heavy load carrier coming. Yep. But it's empty.
Ja. Oh. Ja, maar ik had het. Ja, nee, ja, klopt. Maar ik had het al een beetje met Daniel over. Ja, omdat dat. Bij Schiphol kan er gewoon kijken, maar met zo'n mogelijkheid beter naar Zeeland gaan. In ieder geval. Ja, het is misschien als ik thuis kom, ik heb een week met jullie.
It's optioner though.
En dan zijn jullie nu groot aan boot aankomen. Nou.
Dude, the sun is blasting me. I'm regretting standing in the sun and not in the shade. Another little inland ship coming by. This one of those smaller push tugboats. Oh no, it's one piece. Never mind. The Schloss Fontainebleau. It's like German and French combined. It does rock a German flag though. The Schloss Fontainebleau. Going to Antwerp. 93 meters long, 12 meters wide. Little tanker ship. That Steven Seagal still sitting on his pillar. He doesn't care. Alright, Akandas, thanks for hanging, buddy. Thanks for giving me the capacities of the two big ones that are still coming. Steven exhausted. I've been standing here for the past 3.5 hours. I'm exhausted. The hovercraft to London. Ooh, those were the days. No, I can't get here with my car on Winkelhampen, so I've been standing up straight for the past. I'm starting to feel it in my lower back, actually. Right, back to the seniority. Going to the UK. She is definitely full, no doubt about that one. Paul, keep your politics out of the chat. We're not here for politics, buddy. And what is this one? I don't think I've seen it on the overlay yet. Also, before Akanda's message is out of my vision, this one, the MSC Mara, can carry 15,934 20-foot containers. It's a lot of containers. So, where is the other one? Is that one? The Amethyst. Oh, thank you, Toast. So this is the Amethyst on the way to Hamburg. Oh, look at that. We can ask Hamburg how the life to catch its arrival. Should be in about 24 hours from now, right? It's a chemical oil tanker, 92 meters long, 13 meters wide, under the Cyprus flag and built in 2002. Uni-Baltic, that's the company, probably, that's operating it. Dark. Guys, Timu delivers through an airplane. not two ships. I think it's always so funny if people think that the packages from Timu come on boat. They don't. Because it would take months to get delivered otherwise. It's actually funny because it's mostly the stuff you buy in stores locally that come through containers, not the Timu junk. Because that all comes from Asia as well. All right, let's switch to the big one, biggest one of the day. The MSC Mara. Is there crane action at the dredger? Yes, there is. They're craning. All right. The cranes have been extended for a while now, so maybe they're using buckets to dig. I don't know what they're doing, but yeah. They've been using the crane for the past hour, I think. Got another big container ship in the distance there as well, but I'm not going to wait for that one. That one is still in the sluice. Is the heavy load carrier overtaking? Let's see, the UHL Fierce. She is. She's no, wait, no. Where is she? Oh no, she is behind. It's an optical illusion. Okay, I'm ready for the full frontal shot. What a monster, indeed. 51 meters, 364 meters long. This is basically the second biggest class. Like, the next class would be ultra large ships, which are the 399 meters, 61 meters wide. So the ship behind the container ship is a heavy load carrier, and it basically it's used mostly for carrying wind turbine blades. We've seen this one before, I think, with wind turbine blades on it. Now she's empty though. And the heavy load carrier behind her is on the way to Cuxhaven in Germany. For all of you Germans watching, I know there's quite a few of you. She's on the way to you. Is Cuxhaven on the left side of Denmark, or do they have to go all the way around Denmark? Or the Kiel Canal? Not yet, Paul. We haven't seen any of that happening. Cuxhaven is left. Okay. So that's like a 24-hour to 36-hour journey for the UHL Fierce. So she is 160 meters long, 26 meters wide. Built in 2021. And has a Portuguese flag. It's on the Elbe, going to the North Sea. Okay, gotcha. I'll never forget that. Thank you, German friends. Oh, what a monster. Yo, holy moly. 120 pounds. Thank you for the €50 donation. From that new boots fund. Is new mics also good? We get better audio quality. Dude, thank you so much for the €50. Always going in big with the support of 120. Appreciate that. I hope you're well. Hey Dutch fella, you're right on time. We got the biggest ship of the day coming. What maybe even more exciting is a brand new Ro-Ro built this year. So honestly, it might be its maiden voyage that it's on. It's about to turn the corner any minute now, I think. I think I see it appearing. Wow, what a shot. Let's try to get it a bit better in frame. There we go. They have a webcam and April to October daily audio commentary at the... It's in German. Wait, I want that as my job, bro. Where do I apply? Oh yeah, we also had the military flybys. We saw 4 Chinook helicopters and 4 Apache helicopters fly over the river. So that was exciting as well. A mariner is never late. He arrives when he has to. There she goes. Now she's turning. Oh, you clipped it, Chris. Thanks. Appreciate that. Oh, look how the heavy load carrier is peeking from behind her now. That's sweet. Okay, my phone is at 20% battery. I think we should be fine to reach the end of the stream on this battery. Look at the reflected water on her hull. Oh yeah, indeed. Look at that. It's the sun reflecting back. It's really cool. She has 2 bow thrusters, as you can see on the markings there. I gotta say, this is the best spot on the river for like views. There's no competition. I like how the heavy load carrier is nicely following her. It gives a bit of perspective. Meanwhile, if you were here in the beginning of the stream, you saw that there were rocks and a beach here. That's completely flooded now with the tide rising. You can enable density maps? Really, Toast? Huh. Oh, you mean for the river? Yeah. Oh, that's cool, EG. I'll check it out when I get home tonight. Oh, look at the sheer size of that thing. I wonder how much a ship like this costs. You're talking about... I knew how much it was at some point. Was it like 500 million? The fun thing is, though, that the price to build one of these ships is basically the revenue they get just from her maiden voyage. So of course there's very high operating costs for these ships, but they really earn it back quite fast. It's always impressive to see these big boys. Absolutely massive. Right before she's completely... Let's also take a little look at the UHL, the United Heavy Lift Spheres. So this thing is used to transport big objects, like wind turbine blades, for example, is one of them. I don't envy the person that has to sweep it. How about paint it? Because you got to keep the paint fresh. But yeah, of course, when you're at sea, you have plenty of time to do maintenance. So she does appear to be completely empty, although no, that's probably part of her ride, that's not cargo. She's looking fresh though. Well, at least the top part is. Her superstructure very fresh. And then if you look down, it's a bit less. Look how the water floats over her bulb. Looking cool. Holy moly. That scared me. Airliners, thank you for the raid. Do I have to wait for people to finish watching ads? Well, I'm not sure if you guys are watching ads or not, I hope not. But welcome raiders. Welcome to ship spotting at the Westerschelde. We're in the Netherlands right now. And we just had this massive 364 meter container ship. Was it 51 meters wide? Come by us. Capacity was 15,000 something containers. So one of the bigger ships, not the biggest, but I wouldn't call this a 747, but I would call this the 777 of shipping. And we do have a brand spanking new ship coming our way. Probably on its maiden voyage. And it was built this year. A330? No, that's not an A3, it's bigger. It's a 777. And also behind her we have a heavy lift ship, which basically is used for transporting big objects. Unfortunately, she's empty though now. Oh yeah, it could be the Antonov. Yeah, I know, Toast, I'm aware. That's why I wanted to wait for it. I'm gonna grab photos of the Ro-Ro. So it's so new that the websites, the tracking websites, don't have a photo of it yet. So we're gonna make a few photos here and upload them later tonight. Looks like she's probably dual powered. So she's probably LNG and heavy oil powered, heavy fuel. This is a nice sight line, hang on. We got the Ro-Ro approaching, and then we have the container ship and the heavy load carrier going away from us. Neat. Some other small stuff coming as well from Antwerp. See if we can catch the small things or not. Quite an eventful stream today, actually. I'm really happy with it. Don't forget, tomorrow we should have a 3-master on stream. It's either going to be tomorrow or on Sunday. There is a 3-master ship in Antwerp right now, built in the 1980s, I believe. It came in last night, in the middle of the night, but it's supposed to leave tomorrow or the day after. I just hope it leaves during daytime, not during nighttime. Otherwise we won't be able to catch it, but yeah, I want to catch it in this spot as well. Since the ships do come so close here, I think this will be ideal. So let's look at the stats of this brand new one. The Lake St. Anne is the Ro-Ro. The capacity was 7,100 cars, I believe, that Acondas wrote. So it's built in 2025, and it came from Tilbury in the UK. And this might be the first ship that we've spotted that was built in 2025, actually. So brand spanking new. And yeah, once it's close, I will switch to photo mode on the camera to take a few pictures. But we'll lose audio when I do that, so bear with me. How does the cargo not fall off? All of these containers are shackled together. They have like 4 braces at the bottom, Huberts. It's the same braces they use to attach it to a truck trailer. And then also at the lower part, I'm not sure if you can still see it from, it's already too far away. But there's like, oh, you see like the axis just above the structure. That's another attachment point to this. So yeah, there's the painted structure, like the brown color, and then there's like gray axis. Those are more attachments. Yo, what is happening? I hear a lot of honks. Hang on. Sate, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. But Lustorfer, thank you for the 20 Swiss. Wow, Swiss francs. Wow, what a difficult word combination. Swiss francs. There we go. For a after stream drink together with the wife. I appreciate that. I will do that for sure. Thank you for the support, of course. Puppies, good afternoon. Welcome. Okay, maybe one more sellout moment, guys. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel and you like all the ship stuff, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch, or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. It's free and it helps out the channel a lot. And of course, smashing that like button also helps a lot. But I don't want you guys to break your mouse smashing that like button, so press it carefully. AI Bill, thank you for the Prime. Welcome. Thank you for the support. What a good nickname, AI Bill. I like it. Which ship is that? So this is the Lake St. Anne ware, and it's brand new. It's built this year. So I'm assuming she's on her maiden voyage right now. Finish rate, yeah, I know, Sate. Was he out in the forest again? Look at her turn. She has a very sharp, pointy bow as well. Let me check something while she approaches. Trying to see if I can catch any info on the Lake St. Anne. On when she... Okay, so she's built in China by China Shipbuilding. And she was delivered in February this year. Just checking here. Oh, there's not much details on her though. I was wondering if I could find details on her propulsion, because it does say LNG on her side, so I assume she's either full LNG powered or dual fuel, which is more likely. That she can use LNG but also the regular heavy oil, or how do you call it, heavy fuel. Ain't she a beaut? Well, she looks fresh for sure. No worries, we're watching the streams most weekends now for a while. Okay. Welcome. You look good with that little bulb icon. A little dot on her nose is quite funny. There must see Mara also still in sight. I hope the weather stays like this all weekend. It's super nice to be outside. Container zip is stacked. Yeah, they usually are. This one is going to South America actually, after Europe. It's going to do a whole tour there, and then it's even going to continue to... Wait, was that the one? Yeah, no, that's the one to South America. It's not going to continue on, and it's coming back to Europe after South America. Why there's so many ships on the flag of Liberia? It's called Flag of Convenience Blue. And so basically the flag a ship sails under dictates the regulations, it dictates the work, the taxes, work regulations, stuff like that. So of course countries like Liberia are much more convenient, which is why it's called Flag of Convenience, for ship owners to register under, right? It's a disputed thing. But yeah, keep in mind though that there is certain requirements that a port or a country of a port can also put on to ships. So for example, this one is coming to Antwerp or going from Antwerp, which means it also has to comply to certain regulations for Antwerp or for Belgium, safety standards. But yeah. And some countries have a register that's actually closed, which means the company has to be a company entity in that country in order to register your ship under that country. But some countries like Liberia have an open register, which means your company doesn't even have to be part of that country. Because funny enough, the office to register your ship under the Liberia flag is located in London, UK. The office to register your ship under the Panama flag is located somewhere in the US. I believe it's in Virginia somewhere. So yeah. Questionable, but it's a common practice.
GoPro program.
Oh, look at that. So fresh. So yeah, in a minute I'll switch to camera mode to take a few pictures of her so I can upload them later tonight. But we'll lose audio when I do it, just so you're all aware. Fishy business. Badoomch. I like how you can see the curves of the metal plates, the sheets of metal that were used. It's not 100% straight, is it? Alright, she's a little bit closer. We'll go to picture mode. Just a tiny bit more. There's a lot of spotters here, so I think a lot of people will do an upload of her. But then again, I'll also do one. Okay, I'm switching. I'll be back in a minute with my voice. Okay, we're back. Should be good. In the US, a lot of aircraft are registered to shell companies based in Delaware for so yeah, there's always loopholes around taxes and stuff like that. It's just how the world works. I mean, the stream is also a business. Everything I earn is like a business income. So I also have to do certain rules and tricks to minimize taxes. It is what it is. Wow, what a good looking ship. So she is powered by LNG. A cleaner alternative. So maybe she is full LNG. Good looking ship though. I want to make another photo. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Look how little wake she creates, by the way. There's no waves behind her, nothing. She's very fluid dynamic. Probably has something to do with this very sharp bow. Barely sprays up any water. And also the wave that comes on the side of it is barely visible. Yeah, these things are big sails when it comes to wind, of course, as you can imagine. So you can see she has a bridge for unloading the cars on the side here. So this thing can lower down, but most of the time they use this one, like diagonally out of the back. So this thing completely folds down for cars to roll on and roll off the ship, which is why it's called the Ro-Ro. 0 out of 10 rust rating. I think this could be one for my my compilation video, the 10 newest ships in 2025. Is it electric then? No, it's LNG. I'm not sure why there's an electrical plug on it. LNG is still gas that does burn, so. There's a ton of ropes going from side to side there. Across that little indent in the ship. Maybe they have electric car chargers inside. Actually, one of these ships, an older one, caught fire in Zeebrugge this week. About 100 cars were destroyed. and they assume that the fire started with an electrical car, probably a short or something. Oh no, my phone is now in battery saving mode. That sucks. Hang on, let's do this. Plug this in for a minute. Oh, my phone is dead actually. Okay, that means I cannot end the stream until my phone is charged a little bit more. Shit. Oh, that sucks. Wow, that went from 10% to 0 really fast. Yeah, I can't start up my phone, so I cannot read chat either. Jesus Christ. Well, that's a big problem. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I am able to stop the stream? No. Yeah, I can, if I really have to. We'll wait for a few more minutes, maybe. Sorry, chat, I cannot read you. I don't even have the Twitch app on the other modem phone. How long do we think it will take for this phone to boot? Looks like it's stuck. Damn it. Oh, now it's loading. Okay. 0%. Can we just start? Nope. Oh, it's booting. Okay, there we go. Good stuff. Wow, my whole phone battery drains so fast. That's weird. Alright, phone is booting. I'll be back in chat in a minute. Oh, that doesn't look like LNG smoke to me. And there's one black smoke plume that came out. Phone is starting. Okay, stream buddy. Okay, I'm back. All right. All right, chatters, on these beautiful views, I am about to say goodbye to you all. As I said, we are gonna try to catch the 3-master ship that is in Antwerp right now, tomorrow or on Sunday. So if you haven't followed yet, do follow. And I'll press a button. I'll press this one. Oh no, it's not working again, the outro. God damn it. Okay, then I'll just wrap things up. All right, everyone, thank you for hanging. I'll see you all tomorrow, probably. Anything else? Yeah, thank you for all the support. And the mods for hanging out and helping as well. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.